Tonight's guest on the OP Show is Kevin Schmidt from Steep. Coming at you live from Salt Lake City, Utah, it's Tanner Chatterley with the OP Show.
If I didn't already put down a couple 100 milligrams of caffeine this morning, dude, I'd be cracking that bad boy open.
Did you already put away a couple?
Just one, but it was one of those ghost energy drinks.
Oh yeah, those are.
Yeah, the full synthetic. Is
There's a
what they
lot
call
going
it,
on there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
That's
yeah,
right.
no food coloring though.
Yeah,
on those guys.
Yeah, there's times where I can't finish all of it. Like most times, I can't finish all of it because those are big cans.
So yeah, they got the six. That's a 16 ounce.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, and
I was drinking at the gym this morning, and when you dump it out in the sink, right, you're like, okay, dude, I'm like tapped out. I can't do anymore.
Clear,
like,
though.
It's clear. Cherry limeade.
Yeah. Ooh, it's
a good flavor. It's good. Yeah.
I've drank that one before.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot. Like same with Monster Energy. It's like, it's too much.
Feels
those
like
cans
you
are too big.
Feels like you're white knuckling life a little bit when you drink those.
Yeah, we love it. We love it though.
Yeah.
We love a good drink.
I've drank a lot of
drink
those.
Guy. Yeah.
Yeah, a big beverage guy, big bevy guy.
It's so tough not to be today.
Yeah, with the bev,
And in Utah, we were talking about it because yesterday, being Sunday, everything's closed here in Utah, but there's a Fizz that's open in Pleasant Grove.
Yeah.
So it's on the way to my parents' house. So we stopped in the Fizz drive-thru.
Yeah.
And as we pull out of the drive-thru, we're looking around at all the drinks. It's like you got Fizz down the street is Swig.
Yeah.
There's a Starbucks in the same parking lot.
Okay.
There's a Dutch Bros opening up on the corner.
No way.
And then a milkshake place. It's like just drinks, dude.
Milkshakes are back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
lots of drinks.
Energy drinks it's going to be a $30 billion industry by 2030.
That's wild.
It's wild. Yeah.
Who's kind of the top now? Is it?
I think that, Monster, Red Bull, Celsius are, like really
Celsius
owning that.
Yeah.
Celsius
top
is
three,
exploded.
Probably.
Yeah, I would say Celsius is top three. I could be wrong.
I love Celsius.
Yeah.
And it's same size can.
Yeah.
This is like the perfect amount.
Yeah, they rock with the 12 ounce slim.
12. The slim can's nice.
The slim can's nice. But the Celsius rocks the 16 ounce as well. You ever seen a beefy Celsius?
They've got the big ones, yeah.
I
never buy them.
I've never partaken.
And the branding is different.
It is. I don't know what
16
I don't know what they're doing there. Yeah.
I don't either. Because it kind of reminds me of there was this other like healthier option one that was that size. But it was like geared more towards like when I was doing CrossFit and stuff.
Right.
I don't remember the name of the brand. Like it wasn't Fit Aid. Maybe it was Fit Aid. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm not familiar, but
BCAs.
Oh, okay,
something like that, yeah.
Gotta get those.
Not the purest form. Yeah. Kev Schmidt.
Brother,
we go way back, dude.
Way back. I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, college, dude. Idaho.
Yeah,
man,
wild.
A different life.
Righteous Slice. Shout out
Bill Crawford.
Bill Crawford. You're never gonna watch this, but shout out.
He'll never watch this.
Dude, thanks for coming on the OP show today.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, man.
We're excited, dude. We're excited to hear about Steep.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about it.
Because, I've ripped through a bunch of these cans, dude. We bought a pack not that long ago. Went through it very quickly. My wife's also a big fan.
Shout out to Ken.
Shout out to Ken. We love Ken. Okay, so this is how this is going to go.
Okay.
Most guests almost know nothing about this. They might watch like an episode before coming on. We've got 3 segments for you today. First one's always out of the box.
Okay.
Which we've got some questions up here. We usually don't use the questions. They're more so of a, guide if we need to go pick and pull for, for some info, but we know each other well enough.
Yeah.
So dude, tell me about the inception of Steep.
Yeah. So Steep is born out of a personal frustration in my life. I'm a big surfer. I love snowboarding. Yeah. I love getting after it. Big board guy.
Yeah.
And
board games?
Yeah, I like board games. What are your top board games?
I'm not a big board game guy. Yeah. So I don't like Bananagrams is fun for me.
Bananagrams is cool.
Technically, that's a board game.
Catan.
Nah, I can't get into it for like a long time. No.
Yeah, I'm
like a quick
longest road guy
Scrabble.
Over here,
Yeah.
You a Catan person? No.
No, wrong audience.
You a Catan guy?
No,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I'm
alone in here. Crazy. Crazy. If, in the comments, let me know. Anyway, yeah, I would say that Steep is born because I was looking for an energy drink that I could take with me on the days when I go snowboarding.
Yeah.
That didn't make me feel like, I was like a live wire. Mm-hmm. And when I would read the back of these cans, like a Monster or a Celsius or a Red Bull, it's just like, I don't even know what this is, right?
No one knows what it is.
No, and then you dive into what those ingredients are, and they're really bad for your gut. I don't know if you've had this experience when you're drinking like a lot of energy drinks. Like, I think my gut is just rotten right now.
Oh, dude, it's wrecked.
So you kind of need to like pump 100%. The brakes on it.
Yeah.
And I just knew there was a better way. And when I was in college, I had a couple of roommates that were like half Argentine, and we would drink a lot of yerba mate, like out of the metal gourd with the out of the gourd with the metal straw.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. And
you did like it. You like that. Cause I feel like I've only had it once or twice, maybe.
It's an acquired taste.
And the taste is tough. It's
a tough one. It definitely, it's grassy,
Yeah.
And, but over the time that I like was there, I got to like appreciate it. Mm-hmm. But then I would go to like grab the ready to drink yerba mate options, like the yellow cans, and they just had 30 grams of sugar in them and they still tasted grassy. I'm like, what is the point of all the sugar if it still tastes like grass?
Yeah.
But I like the experience of yerba mate because it's a way better caffeine experience. There's no crash. It's just a smoother ride. There's no spike either.
And you talk about your gut feeling all jacked up from some of the more synthetic energy drinks and other drinks. And this is like, it's just smoother on the gut.
Yeah. So it's just great on your gut. It's not going to be like really hard on it.
Yeah.
Yerba mate is also just like, it's good for your gut. And then we have lemon and ginger as the flavor in our original
it's great
flavoring. And those things are good for your gut as well. And so this is something that you can drink fasted. If you drink Steep fasted,
I'm
going to pop one right now, actually.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, dude? Even though I had an energy drink this morning, I'll send it, dude. Why not? Dude.
Yeah, getting Steep.
I won't drink it all, but
that's okay. Oh, that's good.
It is very good.
Yeah. And so it's something you can drink fasted. Like I'm fasting right now and I'm not going to get like a crazy feeling from it.
Yeah.
Sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. So no aspartame, no sugar, no sucralose.
The branding is so good.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
The cans.
And this is actually
a great flavor.
Yeah, it's good. And we have a bunch of other flavors in development right now that I'm really excited about.
Can you share some of those flavors that
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a gatekeeper at all.
Yeah, let's rip through some of those flavors.
Yeah. So we have 2 lines of Steep that I'm working on. One is Steep Core, which has very functional flavors. And that,
what is a functional flavor?
Yeah, something that like actually like it's flavored with something that does, something for you. For example, we have this one coming out called Tropical Spice. Well, name kind of pending, but that's what it is. It's pineapple, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. And all those things are really great for inflammation.
Oh, wow.
And so you're getting like a really quality, tasty caffeine experience that's carbonated. And it's also like great for inflammation,
I like how lightly carbonated this is.
It's not too much.
Yeah.
It's not too much. And then we have another one that's kind of like a mint berry. It's got spearmint, pine bark, blueberry, and bilberry. And that one's just
What's
maxed
a bilberry?
out. It's like it's like a Swedish
kind
of berry.
And where are you getting the flavors, man? The flavor.
Yeah. Shout out to Mark.
Mark.
Mark is my formulator and he's tremendously good at his job.
Okay. What's Mark's background? We talked a little bit about Mark
Mark's
before.
a food scientist, straight up.
There we go.
That's like his full-time
Shout out
shtick.
to Mark.
Shout out to Mark Harris.
We love scientists.
Yeah. Shout out
we
science.
love science. Yeah. Shout out to science, man, for all the good stuff that we have because of it.
Yeah. And, that how Mark and I met was just like, I just DM'd him on LinkedIn.
Really?
I had this idea and I really wanted to go for it. And I had this idea 3 years ago. And for 2 years, I did nothing.
Yeah.
And I just DM'd Mark.
Okay, let me go back to that for a second.
Yeah.
DM'd Mark. You've got the idea for 3 years.
Sure.
What was like the catalyst that was like, okay, I've waited 2 years. I haven't done anything on this. I want to do this now.
Ultimately, it's I want to drink this product.
Okay. It was I want to experience this on a daily basis.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like this, I made this product for me, and
awesome.
I'm not the only one that felt the way that I felt. Like there's a gap in the market of like,
sure.
I want a tasty thing that isn't trash and doesn't taste like it's grass also.
Yeah.
Isn't loaded
Trash
with sugar
and grass. Let's find the equilibrium. Yeah.
So yeah, I just, and I didn't do it for a long time. I ignored kind of like the feeling and the pull, and it just kept getting louder and louder. And I'm like, I think I need to do this, So yeah, I just kind of like was thinking, well, what's the first step in approaching this? And I was like, well,
DM Mark.
I need to get a food scientist on my team, because I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
I'm like a product guy at the end of the day. And I just started DMing food scientists on LinkedIn, and I DM'd a bunch, and Mark was the only one who got back to me, but
Really?
Mark would have been my first choice if I'd heard back from a bunch of people.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He's amazing.
That's huge.
And so for a year we just tinkered on this.
What was Mark's response when you
Mark's
DM'd him?
Mark's response was, hey, this seems interesting. Let's talk, and I've had like decent success in kind of like starting stuff up and putting teams together. And so I got to speak to like that side of thing, but I was transparent. It's like, that's all been in tech. I've never built like a consumer product before.
Sure.
So I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's one thing too, to start like an e-commerce brand where you're selling hard goods or soft goods, right? But you're starting a drink company. This is something that, and you're making claims based on what you've put in the drink. This is a healthier option.
Yeah.
You've got to really know your stuff.
Totally. And so you got to work with somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Yeah, 100%.
And Mark understood the assignment from the jump.
Yeah.
He knew what I was going for. He understood why yerba. He understood why no sugar, no aspartame, no sucralose. We just wanted to make something that, we would like really stand beside and drink ourselves.
That's rad.
And I'm very transparent about the stuff that I don't know. There's a lot that I don't understand.
100%.
We've been launched for about 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
And we sold out of our first batch in 4 weeks.
It's awesome.
Which was shocking to me, with $0 in ad spend too. All just word of mouth sales. And so now it's all about, okay, like we need to get like a real inventory going. And so I'm putting together a sales team right now and getting the marketing in place and starting to run ads, things like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
And the production side, walk us through, because so many people, we've had a lot of brands on this show.
Sure.
But we haven't had like too many CPG brands or drink brands or whatever. So it's like from the point you formulated the product with Mark.
Yeah.
To getting your first batch of like 700 cans, I think it was.
1,300, yeah.
1,300 that you sold out in the first 4 weeks.
Yep.
So you got 1,300 cans produced, made. I mean, the branding's beautiful, right? Like everything's shipped. We can start consuming it. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about like from the time you DM'd Mark to shipping the first batch of ready to drink product.
Sure.
And then what's next after that, right? You talk about building a sales team and getting the marketing in place. The branding's awesome. It's unique. I've seen you, knocking on doors like at Maverick and at yoga studios trying to push product. So start with Mark formulation of the product to getting that first batch of 1,300 cans.
Yeah. So Mark and I met up, and
there's a lot of stuff in between there.
There's a lot of stuff. So I'll try to do the Spark Notes version, right?
Exactly.
But Mark and I met up and we just started going through like, well, what's kind of on the market, and looking at these other yerba mate products that have sugar in them. It's okay, well, what tastes good about this? What's
the biggest brand in kind of the yerba mate space? Because I'm not as familiar.
Sure. So it used to be called Guayaki. It's that yellow can. And then they rebranded to Yerba Madre in the past 12 months. And they own 85% of the market. But the yerba mate market is growing 8% year over year. And they're the 14th best selling energy drink on Amazon also.
Okay.
So
did you see that and you're like, okay, I feel more comfortable starting a company like this because there's validation in the market already that people want to consume this. And now there's just a big one out there that owns 85%.
Yeah. There's like one main player in the space.
Yeah.
And it's growing. People are becoming way more health conscious right now. Gen Z and Gen Alpha are even more health conscious than millennials.
A lot of people not drinking anymore these days too.
Yeah. Shout out to sobriety.
Yeah.
And I have confidence that, the real ingredients and people drinking things that are actually, good for them and instead of just like stripping out all the chemicals from like certain plants or whatever to get the caffeine, like there's a different way to go about it. Like we don't strip the caffeine out of the yerba mate and then put it in the can. Like it's yerba mate leaf that you're drinking. Yeah. So you're getting the benefits of the chlorogenic acid, you're getting the benefits of the theobromine, of all the antioxidants that come along with the yerba mate leaf.
And what are those chemicals specifically doing for us?
Yeah.
As
so
consumers?
Part of it is like a feel good component. You know, like that chlorogenic acid helps you kind of like feel like bright and aware. The theobromine and the caffeine are really delivering like alertness. And then, you know, the antioxidants are, you know, doing a lot of great things for like just overall brain health and things like that.
That's huge.
But it's more than just caffeine and just getting your heart rate going. You know what I mean? And yerba mate does that. But what a lot of other companies do is they'll strip the caffeine like compound from coffee or something like that. And that's what they're putting in their drink. So even though it's like caffeine from coffee, it's like, well, yeah, but you've stripped away the other stuff from it. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
We've taken the total opposite approach. Like I'm putting the real thing in there as much as possible, which means that I have a really strong flavor to combat with, you know?
For sure.
But yeah, I think that we've landed in a really good place that I'm proud of.
I love that. Okay.
So yeah, back to kind of
Spark
Mark.
Notes, Mark and I,
1,300
cans.
We're looking at these other companies that we were just talking about, and we're like tasting these products. Okay, how's the caffeine experience? What's the taste like? What do we like? What do we not like? What flavor profiles do we like? And then also like, what can we afford? You know what I mean? Because you can be like, oh, I'd love to do like a blackberry and vanilla. It's like, cool. You've just chosen two of the most expensive flavors that you could like go to market with. Yeah. So part of it is what's within your price range, right? And so and there's a whole side to that, which is really complex and that I've had to learn that I had no, you know, awareness about. But I try to be transparent about what I don't know as best I can, you know, and just lean into that, you know, because I think that's a bit of a superpower at the end of the day. So yeah, we worked on it for a year before I even really told anyone. You know, I was just kind of like, this might not even be real. You know, people might not care about this. And, you know, then it's a matter of finding somebody who can actually even, once you get a formula that you're like, okay, I'm happy with this. Now you need to find a co-packer or manufacturer who can bottle it for you. And can you afford that bottling cost? And can you like, what are their minimums? You know, because some co-packers are going to come at you and say, well, yeah, our minimums are 20,000 units for your first order. It's like, man, I don't know if anyone's going to like this. Right. So that's a crazy risk, you know? Yeah. When they're probably going to charge you upwards of $3 or north of that. So things start getting pretty expensive for your first run for like an MVP effectively. Yeah. Right. So I got paired up with a manufacturer in California. Guy's name is Steven. Crazy. Big Steve. Yeah. Shout out Steven.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi is actually our formulator. Actually is our co-packer, which is crazy.
Crazy eyes from Mr. Deeds.
Crazy eyes from Mr. Deeds. Throw that on screen. Yeah. And Steven is a formulator also and a co-packer. And so he brings... Whoa. We got a phone call.
No,
totally fine.
Next caller.
Call number 9. You're on the air.
We're giving away 2 tickets to the Utah Jazz.
2 cans of Steep. Yeah, and Steven brings a lot of knowledge because he's not just a co-packer. He knows the food science behind it too.
So what is a co-packer?
Yeah, just a manufacturer in the food space, you know. And
so do they help you get in like retail as well, or do they just...
No, he's just giving me the cans. Okay. And so he handled the printing of the cans as well as the bottling of them. Okay. And so we gave him our ingredients and our formula, and he went and put it all together.
Produced it.
And what's great about working with someone like him, who's both a food scientist, formulator, and a co-packer, is he was able to make our formula like within one shot and get it absolutely accurate. And that's pretty rare as well. Steven's an absolute pro.
Is that unique then to find someone that's both a co-packer and
super unique
food scientist? Yeah.
And his father was actually part of the original Monster team that made Monster Energy. Okay. And so he's been in that world like his whole life. Yeah. Yeah. Steven's dialed in. totally. And so I'm rocking with
drinking
Steve
Monster
for
Energy
a while.
from a young age.
Dude, just as a young child, just getting green. Surprised his name's not Kyle, if we're going to be honest, right?
That's right. Chad.
Yeah, for real. But yeah. Steve's
close. It's in that name category.
It's within within striking
Brad.
range.
Yeah.
People
people
throw
outside.
Kevin in there sometimes.
Kevin.
Which
that's tough.
That's tough on me. Yeah. But and I'm making an energy drink. I'm not doing the name any favors now, right? But yeah, and so we got our first batch in, and it landed in December. We did like a little launch party, and I just had no idea what would happen once we got our cans.
When you first got your cans, you hit me up. How soon from the cans landing to you hitting me up and bringing me a sample?
Oh,
dude?
Man. I think you ordered your case, was it like 10 days after? Or
sure.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. And I mean,
we're on the ground. Yeah, we're on the ground floor, man. We're
totally,
trying it out.
Totally. And I was already getting motion by then too, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I got placed in a yoga studio a week after.
It's awesome.
And they bought 3 cases and they've been loving it. And just the word of mouth has been great. I see orders come through of people's names who I don't know all the time, partnering with YouTube creators, getting them to put it on their channel.
That's awesome.
Through an affiliate program. I think there's a lot of ways that you can go to market with a product now, and really leverage your network and leverage creators because they want to get paid, right? Mm-hmm. And if you have a good enough product that will sell itself and it presents itself well, then you can do that.
So we're at 1,300 cans. You sold through them within a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Now the next phase, the next rollout, you're talking about, where do you go from here, right? What's the next batch look like?
Totally.
You got new flavors coming out. Do you already have some distribution channels? What's working with some YouTubers? I mean,
working with creators.
What's the plan?
Establishing, getting set up on Amazon, getting on TikTok Shop. The purpose of this next batch is still proof of concept for online sales, through e-com channels, and then also through ads. Because I haven't spent any money in ads. Those 1,300 cans were just word of mouth, which is incredible, and the response has been awesome. I've had a few investors reach out to me in the past, within that month, because they were seeing the motion. They're excited by that. And there's 2 things I need to prove in this next 1,500, and then my next batch after that will be 50,000.
Oh wow, that's a big jump.
Yeah, and if you want to get real kind of cost benefit, you have to be experiencing economies of scale and getting that volume discount, right? And so for me, 50,000 units is where I started hitting kind of a Goldilocks zone on my cost per unit, and that allows me to really start scaling. And start doing things like working with distributors and more wholesalers, things like that. Because right now my margins are not great, and that's what's going to be, that's expected for your first couple batches. I just wanted to prove that people would even be interested.
So you get with distributors and then you place the next big 50,000.
Yeah. So you kind of get a relationship going there. They do a test at a location that they feel resonates with it. Go there, do sampling, things like that. So we're lining up conversations like that, and those are, showing their first fruits, which is pretty exciting. While at the same time running, ads online and getting through TikTok Shop and working with creators there to prove that those channels will actually work. And I'm confident that they're going to, because they're working for other players in our space. So we just need to figure out kind of our targeting,
Yeah.
Once I get that dialed in, then it's about volume.
So what's super interesting, I was in New York last week with The Lead.
Okay.
And they do this event every year called the Foremost 50. So there's 50 brands or up and coming brands. A lot of them are, a handful are a lot more established, kind of just within the Shopify ecosystem primarily. But one of the conversations that we were talking about, and this is just typically founders, C-suite level.
Yep.
And we have these roundtable discussions was the format, and it's it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. It ends at 1 pretty quick, but you have multiple roundtable discussions. But one of the discussions that we were having is primarily around wholesale and retail channels, which I'm not super familiar with because we've always been on the D2C side.
Right.
but listening to these brands kind of talk about these major retailers was eye-opening, because what they come to find out is that they are actively, it's such a privilege to be on their shelf. It's so competitive that they're actively trying to understand, like, from the retail side, the retailer's trying to take as much from you as possible in those transactions for good reason, right? It's like, hey, you want to end cap at Target? It's like one of the most coveted places to be, right? It's like you have to basically give away so much to get there, and then to stay competitive and to stay on that shelf is damn near impossible.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's so many people knocking on the outside wanting to get in, that, like, if you're not selling through product really consistently, it's pretty brutal from, you know, their candid opinion and their candid experiences. So when you are knocking on doors, right, you're like, I've got this brand new product. Have you found that it's super competitive in this particular shelf space for this product?
Yeah. So my approach is, I know who is within striking range right now, and I know who isn't. And I'm not even trying to go after like the Targets or like the grocery stores or even the convenience stores right now. It's like, who's within striking range for me? Yoga studios, gyms, restaurants, you know, those are places that will take a bet on me because they also see the brand and they taste it and they're like, oh, this is good. You know, I want to be associated with this.
What about airports?
Airports could be cool.
I'm in airports quite a bit, and I'm like, and I'm there usually pretty early in the morning.
You know, you look like
and their options are pretty bad.
Yeah, you look like a Hudson, or like, you know, that's like the main chain.
100%.
Again, those are going to be like, that shelf space is highly coveted in a massive chain like that. You know, even
Coke,
here in
like,
Utah,
dominates it.
Right.
Or Pepsi. It's like, and any energy drink that they're wheeling and dealing is typically a Monster. Right.
So my approach, you know, and this may not be the right one, but where I'm seeing the like reception right now is in the local businesses that like don't have relationships with
boutiques.
Yeah. Like they're on the boutique space and they're willing to take a bet on a brand like this, you know. If, like, for me to get into Target, one, I'm going to need to have all those flavors ready and rocking and rolling, you know, like that end cap. If you go to these Targets that are, you know, like kind of like the higher end ones, and you look at like where Olipop is, they're at this like end cap in like the kind of food and beverage area, and they have, I think, like a dozen flavors there, and they're flying off the shelf because Olipop's crushing it, right? So if you want to go after those guys and you want to participate and be a part of that space, you're going to have to bring something like really special and show significant traction in other areas. Yeah. And that traction for me can be attained in really two places. One is on the local level with retailers that they're not even like in a position to have a strong relationship with Coke and Pepsi, you know, or the other is online. And that's why you're seeing all these CPG brands really focus on TikTok Shop and Meta, because that's where one, the margins are best. And two, they're not having to fight with like shelf space and reach and restocks and all these other issues, right? And if you're showing traction in those places, then the conversations with the wholesalers and the distributors that are major go so much easier. Yeah. Because then you're actually driving traffic to their location because, oh yeah, I can buy my product there. And that's exactly what they want to see.
That's cool.
So I have a job to do, you know, and that job is to prove that traction in those arenas, which I have confidence that we're going to. And then be able to go to them. And that's probably not a this year conversation either, to be totally frank. I could maybe go to kind of like local gas station chains, kind of like at the close of this year, you know, like a Holiday, like here in Utah, or a Maverick.
On the Go.
Yeah. Like those places are probably within striking range at the end of this year for me.
The Come and Goes.
The Come and Goes.
Colorado.
Those are gone now.
Maverick bottom.
Which... smart,
massive,
you know,
and that was kind of like a sleepy brand. Like no one really, it was like, oh, I realized that sign's not there anymore. It's just Mavericks everywhere.
Yeah. And I'm a Maverick guy, so
we love Maverick. Adventure's first stop, Adventure's
first drink. I would even say, you know, this is like, I think this goes perfectly with Maverick. So I'm excited to eventually be on their shelves, and that'll come once I can prove to them that I'm a really safe bet because that shelf space is coveted.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So you got to be able to like bring some motion to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some motion to the ocean.
You get it. Yeah.
Kev, that's concluding segment number 1 for us. We're going to jump to segment number 2.
The ranking rumble.
Segment number 2, the ranking rumble. This is the first time that that's a mouthful. The ranking rumble.
The ranking rumble.
First time that we're doing the segment. So we typically, we don't reuse too many segments.
Okay.
So a lot of these are brand new to me. I don't even know what this is. Okay. So we're going to jump right into it. Do you want to read the instructions for us?
Players will be given 6 prompts. For each prompt, both players will independently rank the items on the screen from most to least important, with 1 being the most important and 4 being the least important. Players will reveal their rankings at the same time. If both players choose their item as number 1, the round is considered a tie with no point awarded. If players choose different number 1 items, each player will have 30 seconds to explain and defend their reasoning for the prompt. This is fun. I like this for us because I think that like we know each other pretty well. Yeah. Okay. This is cool. Nice. I like this. Yeah.
Well, this is a lot of things here.
Okay. So
health, money, freedom, happiness.
We choose like the first one of these 4.
Yeah. Okay. And you rank them. Rank them 1 to 4.
1 to 4. Okay. Give me 1 second.
I'm going to say...
What do we do
we have to do it
at the same time?
I don't know. I don't understand like the point system here. I don't know. I don't understand how this is like a competition, but we're just gonna riff it.
Yeah, okay. Riff it. All right.
Man. Okay. I'm gonna say freedom number 1, health number 2, money number 3, happiness number 4. I think happiness is more of a result of these things. If you have these in order, freedom, obviously, like agency, the choices that you make about your health, financial decisions, I think that in turn also is foundational to long-term happiness.
Sure.
So I think agency or freedom, number 1, because it kind of coincides with the rest of these. That's my answer.
Yeah. I see.
And then
that.
health, you need obviously good health to go and make money in a lot of cases.
Right.
You can't do that. And then happiness, I think I put that as number 4 because I think it's your choice. You ultimately, these 3 things affect your happiness, but ultimately it's your choice to choose happiness.
Yeah.
As much as humanly possible, obviously.
Yeah.
There's mental health issues and other issues that can impact that.
Okay, I'm gonna go freedom first, also.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go health, and then I'm gonna go happiness, and then I'm gonna go money.
Yeah. Give me the reason.
So I think that to be able to focus on your health is a privilege. Mm-hmm. And I think that you need freedom to do that. If you're in bondage, you're not going to have the ability to like focus on your health in the way that you probably would otherwise. Mm-hmm. So I think that's like a real privilege. And that probably comes, as like, what is it, like Maslow's hierarchy? Like I think that is going to be a higher priority. Health, I think that you spoke well to that. I'm going to put money last and happiness third. I think that happiness, like you said, is a choice. I think it's dependent on your actions. And I know a lot of people that are slaves to money and not slaves to happiness. Mm-hmm. I also think that happiness is kind of like a bit of a fleeting goal as well. Like I think the pursuit of happiness is a hot take. I think the pursuit of happiness is like stupid. And I don't think that you should be pursuing to be happy. I think that you should be pursuing to be fulfilled and to be challenged and to do something that like
you'll find
engages you. And then happiness will come inevitably.
I like that.
Yeah.
Number 2, Grayson's even nodding his head over here.
Yeah. Grayson gets it. Yeah.
Number 2, energy, focus, creativity, and discipline.
Ooh, these are good. I was expecting this to be like, what's the best Will Ferrell movie?
Let's just do that, dude. What is the best Will Ferrell movie?
Dude, what is the best Will Ferrell movie?
This is here's a hot take for me.
Yeah.
In terms of greatest Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah.
Kicking and Screaming is up there.
Dude, I was just thinking Kicking and Screaming is so good.
Isn't that wild?
What is that?
Dude, and people sleep on that.
Peak.
I still, to this point, when I go and play basketball,
Yeah.
we have like one dude that's just an absolute baller. Like you give him the ball, he's gonna score. And
He's like the Italian kids.
I always say, give the ball to the Italians.
Give the ball to the Italians.
He's not
that
Italian.
movie is so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
That movie's great.
It's so good.
I'm gonna go. Shoot, what's that one with Mark Wahlberg?
The Other Guys.
The Other Guys.
That's also,
I'm gonna go Other Guys.
That's also top. Very top.
Other Guys.
List.
Step Brothers. Kicking and Screaming. Old School.
Old School's great too.
Yeah.
Slept on.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I love that.
This is another one.
This.
Wedding Crashers, because Will Ferrell's.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right. He's in that one.
So good.
Elf's not on my top 4. Hot take.
No, it's very seasonal. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite Christmas movies, but it's not one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies.
Not top 4. Will Ferrell.
We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
Taste, ingredients, branding, price.
Oh man. Ooh, this is hard.
You know what, dude? You know what's
Wow.
kind of funny now? I am taste,
Yep.
branding, price, ingredients.
Yeah. You and Papa John would not get along, dude.
Better ingredients, better
pizza. He's obviously going ingredients.
He's going ingredients number one. I will
also
say with
not shout outs Papa
Steep
John.
has changed some of that, but I'm like, I'll pay if we're just talking about like drinks. I'll pay a little. Like I like the brand side a lot. I like knowing that I'm getting a consistent good flavor. I'm getting like branding means a lot to me. Not necessarily like the brand that's on the can, right? But like knowing the flavors that they provide, like a Celsius, right, over a Monster or whatever the case may be. A Red Bull is so consistent with their flavor and like the carbonation and everything. Like so that's where I'll pay a little bit more for a Red Bull than I would a Monster, right?
Yeah, I think man, it's really hard because I fight with all 4 of these. You don't fight with them. You know, like I have to like work with them. I think number 1, if your taste sucks, doesn't matter how good it looks.
100%.
People are not going to buy it again.
Yeah.
It's just like very matter of fact. So I think that taste is
number 1.
Taste is number 1. And then I'm going to say that branding is second.
But I'll also say branding and ingredients.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the same thing now.
You can,
we talk about Olipop,
sure.
right? It's like their branding is like a prebiotic, healthy soda.
Mm-hmm.
And that also factors into ingredients.
Yeah. I would go branding second. Like, I mean, I'm very proud of the brand of Steep, and this is even just our
branding's awesome.
Our MVP can, dude. So our next can looks very similar, but it's just
don't do what Celsius did with the 12 ounce and the 16 ounce.
Those guys need to hire me to just do just a little bit of a tweak there. And then I'm gonna go ingredients. Then I'm gonna go price last.
Okay. Number 4. Consistency, motivation, talent, luck. Oh, it's consistency number 1, luck number 2, talent number 3, motivation number 4 for me.
The most important I'm going to go is consistency for sure. Then I'm going to go motivation. Then I'm going to go luck. Then I'm going to go talent. I think talent is the least important of those. Like,
which is,
it's a skill issue, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And skill issues you can make up. Just go watch Mr. Beast's first videos and you'll learn that like, oh, this is all skill. Like this guy was making the worst videos you've ever seen on YouTube in your life. You know what I mean?
Shout out Mr. Beast. Shout out Donald, what's his first name? Is it Donald or do you know? Does anyone know?
Wait. Shoot, this is embarrassing. Do you know Mr. Beast's name?
Come on. I'm not a YouTube guy. I don't ever get on YouTube unless I don't know. Looking at how to fix something.
Donald sounds right, but I don't think it's that.
It's not. If I heard it out.
Yeah.
Number 5. It's not Paul. Time, money, relationships, peace of mind. Yeah, we kind of did one like this. Skip on that one. This is the last one. Risk, stability, comfort, growth. Comfort's number 4 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Stability is probably number 3. I think growth is number 1. Risk is number 2. Or vice versa, or those are flipped. I think risk and growth are the same thing.
Yeah, you don't really get a lot of growth without risk in life, just in general.
And stability and comfort. I mean, those are the same things.
Yeah. I think yeah, I'm on the same page with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that.
Segment number 3. Guess the brand.
Guess
emoji
the brand emoji style. This is fun.
We'll rip through this one because we have a lunch after this, and then I have meetings.
Players will be shown a series of emoji clues on the screen. Each emoji sequence represents a well-known brand.
Actually, I've played
the first player to guess the brand gets a point. There will be 8 brands. Okay,
let's rip.
Team Starbucks.
Yeah, that was a tie.
Yeah.
Apple Music.
Apple Music. Spotify.
Oh,
nice. Feels good. Amazon, Walmart.
It's got to be Amazon. Yeah.
Okay. Steep.
Whoa!
Let's go, Megan. That's what's up.
Shout out.
Shout out, Steep.
Steep. Wow, Meg.
Incredible. Tesla.
Yeah.
ChatGPT, OpenAI.
Ooh, nice. DoorDash.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you were on that. I was
I just got billed for him, actually. PayPal just sent me a bill for my DoorDash subscription.
Maverick. Liquid Death.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the skull, dude.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I freaking ate you up on
fast.
that.
Yeah. That's the end, dude. Thanks for coming.
Dude, thank you for having me.
You've got 3 cameras on you.
Yeah.
Kev. 1, 2, 3. Count them.
Yeah.
What's your message to the world?
Oh, man. My message to the world. I think get passionate. You know, that's like my thing that's really carrying me right now.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of us, we were talking about comfort earlier, you know, I think that a lot of us are getting stuck in the comfort of things. And I don't think there's a lot of passion in the comfort zone. I think that if you're really comfortable, you're probably not like really engaging your full self. And that can even just be being a really great like dad or like a mom. You know what I mean? Like you can be passionate about that thing, like that part of the garden where you're at.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of us are not living with passion. We're glued to our phones. Mm-hmm. And I think that's just like a vacuum for passion. So I don't know, get passionate and also buy some Steep. Those are my 2 messages, man.
I love that. Let's clap it out for Kev. Kev, thanks for coming.
Guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's a wrap.
Dude, thank you.